Hi guys, my name is Nicole and welcome to my channel. So today I just wanted to chit chat mostly about homeschool and how our first month of homeschool went. Now for the most part, homeschool went really well and I'm very happy about that, but there are just a few things that didn't work out as planned and I also want to touch on that. Now the first thing is our curriculum plan, this right here, is working out really well. Now, just a little side joke, my 2-year-old, she decided to take a marker and go at it. So one day I'll probably get, if I get some time, I'll do that over. But back on point, this has been working out really well for us. In my last video, I mentioned that when we had now started to homeschool, it was very much unplanned. It was a worksheet here, a workbook there, and it all came together and was called homeschool. But this year, I wanted to have everything, all planned out down to the minute. And this plan here has worked out really well. Now, what has not worked is our daily schedule. We do have a daily flow, and that does work out really well most days. Most days we're able to flow with our subjects in a certain order, so to speak, and that works out well. But there are days where we might need to switch things up a little bit depending on how the day goes. So I would say that the daily schedule is probably not for us. I am not going to toss it. I'm just going to leave it in my binder just in case. But daily schedule, 9:30 to 10 o'clock a certain subject, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's not really working out very well. So that's that. Sorry guys. So with regards to, I'm just going to touch on just a few subjects. So because of this plan, again, it has actually allowed where we are actually ahead in certain subjects, not because I was trying to rush or anything, but that's just how it's working out. And for example, math, it has actually ended up for the last 3 weeks where I was able to do something else on a Friday that is not based on the textbook. For example, my first grader, she was having issues with place value, and I was able to find other things that we can do, around that on a Friday, but we weren't actually using the Math UC textbook, and that's that. With 100 easy lessons, now, sometimes it takes a lot for me to get psyched up to do it. However, it is really working out really well with my kindergartner. Now she's able to read books on her own, and I am very pleased with that. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is science. Now, we chose this, and even though this is recommended for 3rd grade, my first grader, she's enjoying it. I am not feeling as if I am, making it more enjoyable for her. I'm having problems finding, projects that I can do to bring it more alive past just reading. So I'm still working on that. So, I have to admit, that's a little bit in the back of my head, bothering me a little bit. But she says she's enjoying it. She says that she's enjoying it, and for now, I'm just going to go with that. The one other thing that I made changes to is our African American Studies. Now, I had went with this book, but I'm thinking that I may need to wait until she gets a little older, probably 2nd grade, to try this again. And I changed it into this. And I might probably do like some lap books on the 5 different persons in here. And we're just going to use this together with the books that, the other stuff that I have in our curriculum video for African American Studies. And the last thing curriculum-wise that I wanted to touch on is that we are really enjoying Story of the World. Now, I say that I wonder if it's mostly me, because I really enjoy Story of the World. I'm enjoying teaching it, and I think she's enjoying it too, right? But we are really enjoying Story of the World as well. And that's it mostly for curriculum-wise. With regards to putting things away though, this week I actually fell behind a little bit. So this area right here is a hot mess. So I have to get on top of that within the next couple of days. But that's the only thing. Friday has actually started to turn out where we're able to do a lot more fun things on a Friday. And again, I would just mention, and I think that's because of how this plan has been working for us. So I'm getting much more time to sit down and play Play-Doh with them during school, like homeschool time, where we can sit down and play Play-Doh together or paint. We did some painting the last time. So, you know, Friday has actually been turning into like a fun homeschool day. So that's something I might consider come next year. I don't know. I'll think about that. So that being said, the only other thing I wanted to kind of mention that is not homeschool related is in my last video I mentioned, you know, about starting to work out and stuff. And I have been keeping up with that. And I actually lost 4 pounds. So my husband, he sometimes dances with us now. Hey, baby. Hey, kiss.
It's bird.
Yeah.
It's triangle and diamond. Triangle and diamond.
A triangle and diamond, yes. Right? So I have been keeping up with that. So that has been working out. That has been working out really well. Right? And that's it. So I'm going to wrap this up here because I don't want to start to ramble too much. And yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I hope that everything is going, you know, okay, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.